Welcome back. Now I'll be starting with verbal problems, also called as your word problems. Now in this I will be taking first exercise 1.5. In that I am dealing with question number 3. It reads that sum of father's age and twice the age of his son. That means two quantities are there. One is the age of father and then is the age of his son is 70. If we double the age of father and add it to the age of his son, if we double, means father's age whatever is there, if we double that and add it to the age of his son, so obviously there is no mention of whether the age is previous, 2 years before, 3 years after, nothing. That means they are talking about the current age. That is, relationship is with the current age, that is the present age. So first of all we need to fix their present age. So I will say here कि let the present age of father be x years and that of son, grammatical is not required, that of his son actually, so is y years. So I have fixed the age of father and the age of his son. Now let me go to the question again. The first line reads, that is the first condition reads. So I will say here according to condition 1, it says K sum means addition, sum of father's age, that means in father's age I have to add something, and twice means 2 times the age of his son is 70. That means this is your father's age which is present and 2 times of his son's age, that is 2y. Now this you have to get sum, that means addition. So you get total result as 70. Let me mark this as first one. Then the condition second says, according to condition second, it says that if we double the age of father, okay, the father's current age is x. If we double, that means make it twice, so 2x, and add it to the age of his son, and in that if we add the age to his son, then we get 95. Agreed? We have doubled the age of father. If we double the age of father and add it to the age of his son, then the sum will become 95. Now I have two conditions. You can see they are linear equations in two variables. You can solve them by eliminating, by substitution, or by Cramer's rule. But here it is very clear cut mentioning. I will just consider the first one because here the variable x has coefficient 1 and here variable y also has coefficient 1. So both are advisable. You will get the value of x also and value of y also. So here what I am doing, you can use both conditions, that is x is having coefficient 1, so I will find the value of x from 1, that is from first you have your x is equal to 70 minus 2y, that is your third one. Now I repeat once again, you can use your y also, but since I am using first one, now I got the value of x Actually it is first one only, but since the appearance has changed, I have put here number. कपड़ा change कर दिया तो number डाल दिया मैंने. Now that x which I got here, I have got it from 1. So which I have not used, I have not used second one. So I will put this 3 in second. Agreed. Now I am putting this 3 in second. So I get here 2 and x is your 70 minus 2y. But if I keep it like this, so it will become 270 minus 2y, whereas actually here it is 2 into x. So obviously to show multiplication I have to put the bracket over here. Plus y is equal to 95. So between 2 and 70 there is multiplication. So I will multiply this to every term in the bracket. 2 into 70 is 140 minus 2 into 2 is 4y plus y is equal to 95. So obviously now I get here, now this is a number, this is 4y, that is this, and this term is like term. So I get 140. Here both are like terms, so 4 yellow and 1 yellow I can say so. So obviously both are like term, both are having different sign. Since both are having different sign, I will subtract them. So 4 minus 1 is 3 yellow, and the sign of larger number, that is minus, that is equal to 95. Now whom to shift? The advisable actually is number. But since here 3y is having negative sign, I will better bring this 3y to the right side and bring 95 from here. I will give it a co and it will come here. That is 140 minus 95 will become equal to 3y. So obviously you will get here 40 from here and 5 from here. So it is be 45. So 45 is equal to 3y. That means the value of 3y is your 45. Okay. So obviously to find y, it will be 45. Between 3 and y is multiplication. So I am breaking this bond over here. So obviously it will go to other side, change this operation, that will become division, and that is nothing but y. I have explained you here earlier also, it will become 15 is equal to y, can be written as y is equal to 15. Now once you get y is equal to 15, you substitute in the equation where you want to find x. So here substitute it in third one, that is put y is equal to 15 in third one, that is so called as x is equal to 70 minus 2, y is your 15. Again if I keep it like this, so it will become 215, where it is 2 into y. To show multiplication, we'll put bracket. So x is equal to 70 minus 15 2s are 30. So you get here x is equal to 40. So you got the value of x to be as 40. Agreed? So you got the father's age to be, which is the present age, to be as 40, and son's present age to be as 15. Now the answer to the question is find their present age. So I will say here, therefore present age of father is 40, but it is in years. So it is 40 years, and present age of son, that is nothing but 15 years. Got it? Wasn't it very simple? Now coming to problem set, question number 7 and fourth one in it. It says sum of present ages of Manish and Savita is 31. sum of present age of Manish and Savita is 31. Yani if you take the age of Manish and Savita, whatever they are today, you add them, you will get 31. Manish age 3 years ago was 4 times the age of Savita. It is told, that is, relationship is given 3 years before. That means you will have to think about what will be their age 3 years before and find their present age. So let me assume, that is, let me fixed their present age. That is, let present age, the first person is present age of Manish be X years and that of Savita be Y years. Agreed? The condition says sum of present age of Manish and Savita is 31. That is according to condition 1. If you go, you get here, this is Manish present age and this is Savita's present age. Both are to be summed, that means add, and you will get it as 31. Let me be your condition number 1. Now let me go to the age 3 years ago. Now your age right now is 15 years. What would be your age 3 years before? So obviously you will directly say 12, but how this 12 came? What we did is 15 was your present, is your present age today. From that we subtract 3 years to know what was the age 3 years before. That is 15 minus 3. So obviously if their present age is X and Y, then 3 years before their age also will reduce by 3 years. So I will say here 3 years ago the age of Manish, that is Manish age, will be present age is X minus 3 years and Savita's age will be Y minus 3 years. Got this condition? Now what he says, 3 years ago Manish age was 4 times. That is, if you see the condition number 2, it says K Manish's age, that is X minus 3. They are talking about the age 3 years before. Relationship is established for the age 3 years before is 4 times Y minus 3, which is the age of Savita. Agreed? Manish age 3 years before is X minus 3 and Savita's age 3 years before is Y minus 3. It says कि Manish age is 4 times the age of Savita. So when I open it, so I get X minus 3 is 4 into Y, multiplication inside, that is equal to 12. So better I will say here कि your X is equal to this 4Y minus 12 and plus 3. So in short you get X is equal to 4Y. These are having different sign, so it will be subtraction. 12 minus 3 is 9, yeah, and the sign of larger number. So let this be second one. Now you got directly the value of X. So this value directly put it in 1. That is, put second in 1. So wherever X is there, there I will write 4Y minus 9. So I get here 4Y minus 9 plus Y is equal to 31. So I get here, these two are like terms and minus 9 I will transfer here, the number being one side. So 4Y plus Y, 4 yellow plus 1 yellow is 5 yellow is equal to 31 plus 9. So you get here 5 yellow is equal to 40. Got it? Now you got 5Y is equal to 40. So obviously Y will be equal to 8. So y will be equal to 8, that I have already told. That is 40 divided by 5, that is equal to 8. Now once I got this y, I will put this in so called as the equation which yields me x. The equation that yields me x is second one, that is put y is equal to 8 in second one. So when I put it here, so I get here x is equal to 4 into 8 minus 9. So I get 4 8s are 32 minus 9. So you get here x is equal to 32 minus 9. 32 minus 9 will be, I think so, 23. Yes, 23 only, na? Yes, 23. So you got x, that is the present age of Manish, that is 23, and the present age of Savita, that is 8 years. Now coming to exercise 1.5 again, question number 4. It says the denominator of a fraction. Okay, the denominator of a fraction, that means initially there is a fraction, and if there is a fraction, so I will have numerator and denominator. So I will say here, let numerator of fraction be x and the denominator of fraction, that is same fraction, be y. So if I get numerator and denominator, I can find the fraction. Therefore the fraction is x upon y. Now I will read what I want to. Again I will go to the question. The denominator of fraction is 4 more than twice the numerator. Let me go to this condition only pehle, and then I will think of other. I will show you the system of reading. Drop the number. Read up to the word which says more, less, exceed. Okay, so let us start. The denominator of fraction is more. Bus, stop there. It very clear cut indicates to you okay, who is more. The denominator of fraction is more. That means the second party whichever is there is smaller. The second party obviously is numerator, because there are only two parties over here, numerator and denominator. So according to the condition which is first one, what it says, the denominator of fraction is more. The denominator is y. This is more than whom? Than the second party, that is numerator. Okay. So this is more and this is less. So right now there cannot be equal to between them. But if I add 4 in the smaller one, then they will become equal. Understood the condition? Read up to the word which says more, less, or exceeds. Do not read a number. Stop there and think who is more. Okay. Now what he says, I think so, yes. Denominator of fraction is 4 more than twice the numerator. Sorry, I did not read that. It is twice the numerator. Twice. Twice the numerator means 2 times of numerator. So actually, I will again show you with the help of pencil and clean it off. The denominator of fraction is more. So this is denominator is more. That means the second party numerator is smaller. But it is not alone. It is twice the numerator. So twice the numerator. So right now there is so called as less than, more than sign in between them. So right now this is big and this is small, but will become equal if I add 4 in it, then it will become equal. Got it? Okay. So this is your first equation. Now I read the second line. Denominator becomes 12 times the numerator. Okay. Denominator will become 12 टाइम्स द न्यूमरेटर. लेकिन कब होगा, कुछ कंडीशन होगा, वैसे कैसे होगा जाएगा. इफ बोथ न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर आर reduced by 6. reduced by 6 means make it smaller than 6. तो numerator is your original x minus 6 and new denominator that will become y minus 6. Then what he says, कि denominator will become 12 times the numerator in this condition. That is, denominator will become 12 times, means is equal to directly. So I will say here new denominator is equal to 12 times of new numerator. Agreed? So new denominator is y minus 6 is 12 times x minus 6. If I write like this, so it will be misinterpreted as 12x minus 6. Multiplication will not be solved. So this is your multiplication. The denominator becomes 12 times the numerator. So you get here y minus 6 is 12x minus 12 into 6 is 72. So better I will transfer this minus 6 to other side. So I get here y is equal to 12x minus 72 plus 6. So I get y is equal to 12x and 72 minus 6 obviously will be 66. Yes, 66. So I got the value of y also in second one. Now let me see the first one and the second one. The first one also gives you value of y and second one also gives you value of y. That is, in first one and in second one left side are equal. If left side of the first one and second one are equal, then obviously the right side of the first and second are equal. So from, or you can say here, comparing first and second, when you compare it, so you get here right side of first one is equal to right side of second one. So now I will shift the smaller variable. I told you smaller variable means the variable which has smaller coefficient. So obviously 12 and 2, which is smaller 2. So that will shift here. So it will come here. इसको खो दे देगा, ये यहाँ पर आ जाएगा. That is minus 66 will become plus 66 plus 4 is equal to 12x minus 2x. So 66 plus 4 I think so is 70. 12x minus 2x is your 10x. So between 10 and x there is multiplication. When it comes here becomes division. 70 by 10 is your x. So obviously your x is equal to 7. So you got your x. Now you can substitute this in any of the easier equation wherever you feel. So obviously the first one is very easy. So I'll put it in first one. So I get, put your x is equal to 7 in first one. So when you put it in first one, you get y is equal to 2 into x. That x is 7. If I write like this, so I have already explained, it will become 27. So bracket plus 4. Y is equal to 2x plus 4. So that is 7 2s are 14. 14 plus 2 is 4 is equal to 18. So you get y is equal to 18. So you got x also and you got y also. So you can find the fraction. So therefore the fraction will be obviously x upon y. That is x is to y. That is your x is to y. That is, I think so, 7 is to 18. The fraction is 7 is to 18. Now coming to question number 5. You may be thinking I am using every inch of the page. Since the limited resources are there due to lockdown, I am making use of every part of resource so that we do not run out with the available resources. Okay. Now it says two types of boxes A and B. Okay. Means there are two types of boxes. One is Amazon and other is something as B. Are to be placed in a truck having capacity 10 ton. So I mean to say कि if I start loading the boxes either of type 1 or type 2 or both type, the maximum load I can take is 10 tons. 1 ton 1000 kilo, not more than that, 10 tons only. That means not more than 10 tons, but less than 10 ton I can take, no issue. Okay. What says कि when 150 boxes of A and 100 boxes of B are loaded in truck, then the weight becomes 10 tons. Okay. 150 boxes of A and 100 box of B. Now the question that arises in my mind is 150 box. So one box will have its own weight. Agreed? So one box suppose has 2 kg weight. Then another box of same type will have another 2 kg. Yani if I take 2 boxes of that type, so I will get 4 kg ka weight. Agreed? That means I must know what is the weight of box A and what is the weight of box B. So I will say here कि let weight of one box of type A be so called as x kg. Right? Agreed, huh? Mind it, I have taken kg, or else you take directly ton. But I have taken it as kg, does not matter. Okay? Type A is x kg and that of type B is your y kg. Okay? So, how many boxes are loaded in the first truck? 150 boxes of type A. Therefore, 150 boxes of type A weighs how much? 1 weighs x kg. Right? Suppose 1 weighs 10 kg, 2 will weigh 20 kg, 3 will weigh 30 kg, 100 will weigh 100 into 10, that is 1000 kg. Here there are 150 boxes and weight is x of each, so it is 150 x kg. Right? So I understood what will be the statement now. If 150 boxes of type A are there and 100 boxes of type B are there, total weight is 10 kg. So therefore, obviously 100 boxes, I think so, yeah, 100 boxes of type B weighs equal to 100 y kg, because one weight we have taken as, that is type B ka weight we have taken as y per box. So therefore, according to condition, I got here 150x plus 100y is equal to 10 tons. Now remember what I said here. This is in kg, this is in kg. So now you cannot take tons, you have to convert it into kg. 1 ton is equal to 1000 kg. So obviously 10 tons will be 10 into 1000. That is 1, 2 and 3. That is 10,000 kg. This is your first one. Okay. So actually you can see here that 10 is common over here. Actually more also can be taken common, but initially let me take 10 and then 5 also will be common. So I will take 50 common from left side, that is dividing throughout by 50 also to be done actually. That will reduce your strain, but this is simpler for students to understand. So this is 50 into 3x plus 50 into 2y is equal to 50, that is let this be 10,000. Agreed? This is your 10,000, 4 zeros. So obviously your 3x plus 2y is equal to 10,000 divided by 50, because it is 50 multiplied by. So you get this 0 goes, then 5 20 is 100, right? 5 2s are, and then this is 00, 5 2s are 10. So you get here 200. So you got here, you will get here 3x plus 2y is equal to 200. This is your statement number second. Since I used the first one already, so the first one actually has reduced to this second one, which is 3x plus 2y is equal to 200. Now coming to condition second, it says कि अगर दिमाग बदली हो गया and they decided to put so called as 260 boxes of type A, okay, so is it going to become 10 tons? Then it still can accommodate 40 boxes of type B. Means what? Okay, 260 box when they are putting, it will not become equal to 10 ton. To become equal to 10 ton, 40 boxes of type B will be required so that it is fully loaded. Now see, the capacity is told as 10 tons. Means when you put 260 boxes of type A and 40 boxes of type B, then it will get the weight as 10 tons. Okay. So here you get your second condition. According to condition second, what you get? That is 260 boxes of type A plus 40 boxes of type B is 10 tons. That is obviously converted into kg. Right? Now I will see what I can take here. That is 4 6 are 24. Yes, 4 6 are 24, right? And then here I remain with 20. So decimal I will get na. So decimal will be difficult for me to solve. So why not to take 20 common? So if I take 20 common, so I get here 20 into bracket 20 into 13, right? 13x plus 2y is your 10,000, and 20 dividing over there I get 13x plus 2y is 10,000 divided by 20, that will be 500, and this is your equation number 3. Right? So I got equation number 2 as 3x plus 2y is equal to 200, and then I got 13x plus 2y is equal to 500. Now if you see, the equation number 3 seems to be the equation having higher values. So what I will do is, and one very good thing I saw here is, you can see presence of 2y, that is coefficient 2 and coefficient 2. So if I add them at this stage, so they are not going to eliminate anyone. But if I subtract, so I can eliminate that aram se. That is, I will subtract equation number 2 from equation number 3. That is 13x plus 2y is equal to 500, and from that I will subtract 3x plus 2y is equal to 200. I would like you to keep this as your assignment and get the weight of each type of box. Now, coming to one of the interesting question, let me read it pehle. What it says, out of 1900 kilometers, there is some person Vishal traveled. Now, what in 1900 kilometers he traveled by bus and some by aeroplane. Are we knowing how much distance he has traveled by bus or he has traveled by aeroplane? No. But he tells here कि bus travels with an average speed of 60 kilometers per hour. Why the word is used as average, you know? Because when the vehicle runs on the road, so sometimes it runs at a speed of 40 kilometers, sometimes it runs at a speed of 80 kilometers, sometimes at 120 and sometimes even at 20. So average speed is calculated, यानी total divided by whatever number of hours and kilometers. So you will come to know what is the average speed. The average speed is 60 kilometers per hour and average speed of aeroplane is 700 kilometers per hour. Now what he says, it takes 5 hours to complete the journey. It is not telling कि बस में 5 घंटा सफ़र किया और प्लेन में नहीं, दोनों का मिला के 5 घंटा हुआ है. तो फाइंड द डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल्ड बाय विशाल बाय बस एंड सो कॉल्ड एज बाय एरोप्लेन. ओके, तो राइट नाउ लेट आई डू नॉट नो टू थिंग्स. पहले बात तो ये पता नहीं चल रहा है कि बस से कितना किलोमीटर उसने ट्रैवल किया and how much kilometer he travelled by aeroplane. So the fact which I am not knowing is the distance travelled by Vishal by bus and by aeroplane. Second factor which remains unanswered is कि out of 5 hours how much time he travelled by bus and how much time he travelled by. That means I am not knowing quantity number 1, distance. I am not knowing quantity number 2, time. And I am knowing the quantity number 3, that is speed. These 3 things are interrelated by physics. That is, your distance travelled is equal to speed into time. Okay, so out of the 2 unknown quantities, one unknown quantity I am supposing, that is, let the distance travelled by the first quantity so called as bus be x kilometers. Distance is measured in kilometers, meters and so on. By bus, I am not interested in the name Vishal and all that. Distance travelled by bus is x kilometer and by aeroplane, that is, I will just write plane, be y kilometers. Okay. Now I know one quantity, that is distance. Already speed is there. I do not know the time. Okay. So time I can calculate. Agreed. Now the time taken by using distance is equal to speed into time. Agreed. So speed of bus is 60 kilometers per hour and distance travelled by bus also is known as x kilometer. That means you know the speed and you know the distance. You can find the time. So therefore time can be found out as distance upon speed. So time travelled by bus will be obviously distance travelled by bus, that is equal to x, and speed of the bus, that is 60 kilometers per hour. The time is mentioned in r, so I will say it is x by 60 r. Now the speed of plane, it is aeroplane, is 700 kilometers per hour. So obviously using same formula, time travelled by plane will be obviously distance. Distance by plane is y kilometers and the speed is 700, and this also is time, so it is in r. Okay. Now what he says, कि total distance traveled is 1900 किलोमीटर, यानी टोटल डिस्टेंस 1900 किलोमीटर, और 1900 किलोमीटर जाने के लिए समय कितना लगा, दैट इज 5 आवर्स. तो टोटल टाइम ट्रैवल्ड बाय बोथ मीन्स, ट्रैवल्ड बाय बोथ मीन्स इज इक्वल टू 5 आवर्स. दैट मीन्स बस में इतना समय लिया और प्लेन ने इतना समय लिया, दोनों मिलके 5 घंटा हुआ. तो देयर फॉर आई विल गेट हियर x बाई 60 प्लस y बाई 700 इज इक्वल टू 5. एग्रीड? I will keep it as it is, but no, I will not keep it as it is. I will remove the denominator for better calculation. That is, cross multiplication or LCM is the better option. I will show you how do we find LCM. This is 60 and this is 700. Like this you write. Now I think so I can divide this by 10. So you can divide by 10. Actually divide by only prime numbers, but in LCM it works. So it is 6 and this is 10, 70, na? Correct. Yes. Now 6 and 70, I think so I can divide this by 2. This is 3 and this is 35. So multiplication of all this is your LCM. That is 35 into 2, 70, 70 into 3, I think so it is 70 into 3, 21. That is 210, 210 into 10, that is 2100 is your LCM. If you find it difficult and then you have to multiply throughout by 2100, so better cross multiplication is your better option. Why do I say cross multiplication is better option over here? Because there are a number of zeros. You can see. So directly you can multiply 700 into x is equal to 700x, 60 into y is your 60y, and down comes 7 6 are 42 and 1 2 3 zeros. Agreed? Is your into 5. That is equal to 5. So you get here 700x plus 60y is equal to 5 into 42000. Agreed? Now first of all, let me take 10 common from here. 10, or rather I say 20. Yeah, I will take 20 common. 20, or shall I take 50? But 50, yes, 50 also can be common. So better if I take 50 common, that will be, no, but I have 60 here, na? So I will take 20 only common. So if I take 20 common from this, so I get 2 into 35, I think so, na? Yes, 35. 35 to the 70, 70, yes, correct. 35. And then this will be your 3y, 20, 3 is a 60, is equal to 5 into 42000. 42000. So this 20 I will transfer it to right side. I will get, so I will get here 335x plus 3y is equal to 105, 25 into 5, yes, 10500. Okay, this will be your first one. Now let us go to condition number another, which is underlying over there. It says out of 1900 kilometers, that means total distance traveled is 1900 kilometers. Means either you travel by so called as bus or you travel by so called as plane. The total distance traveled will be nothing but so called as 1900. That means your second condition over here, according to condition second, whereas actually that is the first condition, but we can write here. You get here x plus y is 1900. Now you can solve it, but better what I will do is, I am not interested in eliminating part. So what I am doing is I can substitute, and if you are interested in eliminating part, so that also I am showing you. Ki here this is 35, so I can write here 35 also, multiply throughout by 35. Here is 3, so that is more easy to solve. So I will multiply this whole equation by 3 and then subtract. But that will take more energy out of me, so better I will take here ki your y is equal to 1900 minus x. This is your second one. You may be thinking कि why I did not take so called as x is equal to. The reason being x is multiplied by 35 and y is multiplied by 3. At least that much you can calculate कि who is more calculative. Okay. So I got the value of y as 1900 minus x, that is second. So I will put it in first one. That is, I will put y is equal to 1900 minus x in first one. Agreed? So what do you get? So I have substituted the value of y to be as 1900 minus x in first one. So it is 3 multiplied by 1900 minus x. So I get here 35x plus 3 into 19, I think so, is 57, minus 3 into x is 10500. So sorting out the like terms, 35x minus 3x is your 32x, and this 10500 subtracts 5700, that is 4800. So therefore your x is equal to 4800 divided by 32. We have discussed this many number of times. Now when you divide this, you will get the value of x 150, that is equal to 150. Simple calculation it is. 16 2s are 16 3s are, then 300 divided by 2 is your 150. So x you got as 150. So put this x is equal to 150. X is equal to 150 in so called as your easier equation, that is put x is equal to 150 in so called as your second one. You will get the value of y. So therefore y, is it asked or not asked? No, it is not asked. So there is no need to find out. But if you want, you can find it out, because it is only asking you distance travelled by bus. So if it is asked for plane, then you put it here. So you will come to know what is the distance travelled by plane. So here this is not asked, but if you want, you put it. You will come to know the distance